Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about the dangers of dieting, and you're probably thinking, what dangers are you talking about? And you've lost weight, what is there to talk about? But I just wanted to talk to you about the kind of fine line that there is between getting a little bit too obsessed about weight loss and dieting in general. And I feel like a lot of people are under the impression that I'm really diet obsessed as well, and people have told me it a lot recently on Twitter and Facebook and videos and that kind of thing, and it really upsets me that people think that, because I'm actually at the best place with my figure that I have been in a very, very long time, and I'm not on a diet. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm happy with the weight I am. I'm happy with the size I am. I'm not actively trying to lose weight. I'm trying to maintain my weight. So yeah, I eat healthy, I exercise, I still have treats kind of on weekends and that kind of thing, but that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to lose any more weight. I'm not trying to be a size 0, and I'm not trying to kind of achieve some big body goal kind of thing. I'm just trying to be healthy and to feel good, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. People sort of want to say that you're obsessed, I think, because it kind of just makes it easier for them to sort of excuse why you're being so with your eye on the ball, if you know what I mean. And I have to be with my eye on the ball as I gain weight, and I'm not as happy when I gain weight. And people sort of think that you should be happy no matter what your size and that kind of thing. And in an ideal world maybe we would be, but honestly the reason that I'm not as happy with my figure when I'm bigger isn't to do with the outside world. It's just my personal feeling. I don't like how my clothes fit, I don't like how I feel, and that's it really. There's not much more to it than that. But I've just kind of written down a few notes that I want to touch on and talk to you about the kind of dangers of it, and a few of you commented on my Facebook post as well, so I'm kind of going to address some of what you said as well. So the first thing is, one of the biggest dangers is getting obsessed with dieting. You kind of get a rush, I feel, from losing weight, and you get a rush from people saying, oh my god, you've lost so much weight, you look so good, and it kind of triggers this thing in your brain to just keep going, and you want to keep losing and keep losing and keep losing, because you feel like it's so good, it's such a good feeling, you're feeling great and it's just all coming together. And what ends up happening is you tend to kind of sometimes miss the place where you look your best, and I think what can happen is you end up getting too thin, and then it doesn't look good on you, and you've kind of missed where you looked healthy and great, and you start to look a little bit too thin, and then it can kind of spark up other issues. I don't think that's happened to me. I don't think I've gotten to that point, and as I said, I'm not trying to lose any more weight, but I know a lot of people that get a little bit addicted to the feeling of losing weight and the feeling of kind of the numbers on the scales going down, and that can be a very addictive, dangerous type of behaviour. Then another thing is to lose weight too fast. Now, I know that it's very tempting to go on some like crazy slim fast shake diet or something and lose 2 stone in, a month or something, but really it isn't good for your body. It puts your body under too much stress, and you should be aiming to lose between ½ kilo to 1 kilo a week, and that's perfectly doable. Some people will lose more than that if they're a bigger weight, some people will lose less than that, and that's fine. You just need to keep it steady and keep it small. Any big massive weight loss kind of should indicate a slight problem, because you shouldn't be losing weight that quickly. You should aim to kind of do it steadily and slowly, and then you've got more of a chance of keeping it off as well. But I know that it is sort of good to kickstart your weight loss, which is what I did at first. I sort of like to give myself a kickstart to get myself motivated and then get back to doing it healthily. Another thing is eating too little, and I get a lot of comments on this from people saying that on my what I eat to lose weight videos I was eating too little, I wasn't consuming enough calories and that kind of thing. But I think that very, very much depends on your shape and your size and your body. I've got the type of body that if I ate kind of the daily recommended allowance of calories for women, which is about 2,000 calories, I would gain weight instantly. So it's just your metabolism and loads of different factors like that. But for me to kind of see a result at first, I need to kind of just kickstart myself and just be a little bit careful and really watch what I'm eating. And then as kind of the videos progressed, you can see I've kind of made the weight loss a little bit more gradual and a little bit more kind of eating a little bit more, basically, just because I felt like I wanted to just kickstart my weight loss. And it isn't the healthiest thing to do, and I'm not saying that that is what you should do, it's just that's what tends to work for me and my body. If I try and do it the kind of really slow way with the kind of government recommended amount of calories, it would take me forever and I would get very, very frustrated. Then that brings me to the next point, which is when you hit a standstill point in your weight loss, it can kind of lead you to two different ways. Sometimes I think it can lead you to feel like, oh, why bother, you know, I've worked so hard, I'm just not losing any weight, I'm going to just give up, and then you just stop trying. Or it leads you to really dramatically cut down your calories and cut down your exercise, and then you end up damaging your body because you're not getting enough nutrients and things like that, and that's really, really important. So it's not really the easiest thing to handle, but I think you've just got to keep going at it, and don't cut down your calories, just keep going at it and just exercise a little bit more. That's the only way that's the kind of healthiest way to do it. And I know it's very, very difficult. I had some comments from people saying, why are you dieting, just exercise loads? But the thing is, it's not just that, and that I don't have time to exercise for 2 hours every day. You know, like, I have a life and I have things to do, and I just don't have time to do that, and I doubt very few people actually do have the time to do that. Then another thing is that dieting can give you a bad relationship with food, and I know this all too well because I think I've got a kind of odd relationship with food, and I'm sure loads of people have. And that basically just means that it kind of gives you like the concept of good and bad foods and what you can eat and what you can't eat, which is why I really believe in having treat days. And there's a difference between having a treat day and a binge day, because I eat really well during the week. The only thing I try and not eat really during the week is things that are kind of processed, so like white bread, white pasta, white rice, that kind of thing. I stick to whole grains. I still have a little bit of chocolate every day, crisp, that kind of thing. So I don't deny myself anything, because all that happens then is you tend to really, really crave them. So I'll eat the healthy options during the week, and then on the weekend I'll eat things that aren't as healthy, like I've said. So for example, I love kettle crisps, but I won't eat those all the time. I'll save those as a nice weekend treat, or kind of really high fat chocolate, like I love the Cadbury's chocolate with Oreo bits in it. So things like that, or ice cream, you know, Ben & Jerry's, like copious amounts of sugar, but I love it, so I will reserve those things for a weekend. But it's about having a good balance, so you're not really, really ratty because you're craving something, because if you're craving something, your mind's constantly thinking about it, and you'll have bigged it up in your mind so much that kind of by the time you have it, you think that it's like an orgasm, and you'll just kind of think that it's the most amazing thing in the world, when in fact it's just ice cream. But you've kind of made it into this thing because you've been obsessing about it so much, because you've been craving it so much, because you've said, no, I'm not having that, I'm not allowed to have that, and that is it. Don't say that to yourself, because if you say that, all you're doing is setting yourself up to kind of fail in the long run. And then the other thing is not knowing when enough is enough. Now this is a tricky one, because as I said, if people start telling you that you're losing a bit too much weight or that you're looking a bit too thin, it can be really, really difficult. And I had a comment from someone the other day telling me that I'm weight obsessed, and I had a comment from someone the other day that told me that I looked bony and disgusting. And those types of comments kind of just make me laugh, because I think, you know, that's just rubbish, and I'm fine and there's nothing wrong with it. But if people are genuinely concerned about you, and people genuinely think that you're doing your body damage and that you're not being healthy, that is a problem, and that is something that you really want to keep your eye on, and you want to listen to those around you, because at the end of the day they love you and they've got your best interest at heart. And if they're telling you that you're kind of slipping down that slippery slope, then it's really an important thing to listen to. And then last but not least is sometimes when you're really desperate to lose weight, you believe all these false claims. And on all my kind of weight related videos, I always get these horrible spammy comments from companies that are, you know, lose belly fat in 1 week, I share secret with you. And it drives me nuts, and I always delete those comments, because I don't want anyone watching my videos seeing those comments and thinking, oh, that looks like a good idea, and then going to this website and buying these fat burning pills or whatever you want to call them. And I just really, really, really think if something sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. It's not good for you, it's not going to be the fix you need, and there isn't any other way of doing it than putting the hard work in, because if there is, we'd all be doing it and it'd be fine. But at the end of the day, your health is really important, but I know that looking good and feeling good makes you feel confident, which is also really important, and you need to kind of strive to strike a fine balance between the two. So that is it for this video. I'm really interested as well in doing a video about body dysmorphia, because I had a comment from someone the other day that said that they thought I had it, and I don't think I do, but I would be interested to know what you think about that kind of topic, and if any of you have suffered it, then definitely let me know. You can inbox me or email me. My email is thesparkleicious@gmail.com, or inbox me on Facebook or that kind of thing if you don't want everyone to see, but I would be really interested to know, because I think that it's important. And I feel like these videos tend to be quite controversial and people don't really like me talking about it, but I actually feel like I'm doing something really good by talking about it, because I feel it's a really important cause and it's really important for people to know. So let me know what you think. If you'd like me to stop doing these videos because you feel like they're kind of a bit too obsessive and give the wrong message, maybe let me know. Or if you think that I'm doing something positive and that you want to keep watching these videos, then definitely let me know as well. But don't forget to thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.